channel Qtomation. In today's session, we will see one more important program which is frequently asked during the interviews. How to find largest substring without repeating the character inside the string. So let's say we have given one string and we have to find out the largest substring without repeating any character in that. So let's say this is the string. What is the largest substring output should be ABCD. If it's like this, output should be only D. If this is string like this, largest substring should be this one. So let's see how we can apply the logic here. Another example is, let's say my str value is this. A, B, C, A, B, C, D, C. Now that largest substring can be present at any position. So it can be present in middle as well, at the starting position as well. So basically we have to find out the largest substring without repeat in any character. So here expected output will become ABCD. We have to use sliding window technique for this. So for understanding purpose, let's understand this is the string characters and these are the index position of every character in this string. What we will do is, first understand the logic here. We need one position low which is 0. We will also define one more position that is up index, that is initially we will take it as 1. So let's say this is value of low. Initially we will assume the first position of that string as a low and the second position we will consider it as up, that is the basically index position 1. We will create one set that is used set and which contains the initial value, the first value, that is the 0th index value of our string. So what value it will contain? Eventually it will contain the value like this. So it should contain value of the element present at 0th index. So it will be A. So initially it will be A and we will define one more value or one more tuple max bounds, and this max bounds tuple will contain the value of 0 and 1. Now why we are defining it? So basically low value will initializes a variable low to 0. It represents the starting index of the current substring. Up value is be representing the end index of the current substring. Max bound initializes a tuple max bounds to 0, 1. It represents the starting and end index of largest substring without repeating characters found so far. And used set, that initializes a set used with the first character of the input string. And this set, why we are using it, is to keep the track of characters in the current substring without repeating characters. So when we actually write the logic, we will understand in better way. So just understand now. So what we are going to do is, we will be comparing. So initially let's assume only the first value is the largest substring. And max bound 0 and 1. So one value excluding, that means it will return only the initial value, that is A. So as the iteration will go on, we will keep changing the value of max bound. So max bound's value will basically give you the starting and end position of final substring, that is the largest substring which we will get. Once we apply the logic, we will understand in better way. So we are going to compare up position string value, whether it is present in the used set or not. If it is not present, let's say up value, that is B value, is it present in used? No. If it is not present, then we will add this value inside this set. So we will keep adding this value inside this set, A and B. and after that we will also increase the value of up by 1. So now up will become 2. And we will keep iterating like this. And after increasing the up value, we will see the difference between up and low, whether that difference is greater than difference of max bound value, that is 1 and 0. If that difference is greater than this max bounds value, then we will apply those low value and up value to max bounds value. And then we will return the string starting with 0, that is the first position of max bound value, whatever the value would be, and the end value of this max bound. So that will eventually give you the largest substring. So let me explain step by step, then we will understand in better way. So now first keep the value like this. So now low value initially will be 0, up value will be 1. Used is a set which is initialized by using the first value, that is a. So initially there will be only a present in it, and max bound value is 0 and 1. So this is the tuple which has initialized value of 0 and 1. Now we will try to write the logic here. So first step is we will have to use while loop. While the up value, that is while up value is less than overall length of our string, we have to keep repeating the logic of window technique, sliding window technique, until we reach the up value to last position. That means it should become greater than or equal to the last position. Until then we have to keep iterating the logic which we are going to write here. So first condition. So first condition we are going to use is if block. If we are going to compare my str of this position value. So if my str of up position, that is first position, that is B, whether it is present inside this used set. If it is present inside this used, currently is it present? So is B present in used? No, it is not present. So it will go into else block, not inside the if block. So if block logic I am currently keeping it as empty. We will go step by step. So it should go into else block. So now is this condition matching? Is my str up, that means my str of 1, that is value of B, is value of B present in used? Used is having only value of A, so this condition is not matching. So it will go into else block. So what we will do in else block, we are going to add this value of B into that used set. We will keep adding used dot add my str of which value? My str of up. So this value we will be adding inside that used set. So now tell me what will become the value of this used set. We are going to add this value. If it is not present, we are going to add that value of B inside this used set. So now used set is having value of A and B. And also we will slide the up value by 1. Now up will become 2. So we have to increase up value, up plus 1. So now up will become how much? Up will become 2. So let's keep 2 here. Up will become 2. Now the next logic. Now up has become 2. And then we will check if, we will also check if difference of up minus low, is it greater than max bounds value, that is max bounds of first position, that is the this position value, minus max bounds of 0th position. So if this difference, that is up minus low, difference, if it is greater than max bounds difference, that is max bounds value of first and 0 position. If it is greater, that means we have found out the position of largest substring. So in that case, max bounds will become low, comma, up. So max bounds value will have those low and up value. If the difference between up minus low becomes greater than original max bounds difference. So in this situation, is it greater? So what is the value of up? 2. 2 minus 0, 2. So this value is 2. Is 2 greater than max bounds of 1 and max bounds of minus max bounds of 0? Yes, because this is difference is 2 now. And max bounds of 1 minus max bounds of 0, what is the difference here? 1 minus 0, 1 minus 0 will be 1. So 2 is greater than 1. So now max bounds will become 1 and 2. So max bound will become low and up. So what is the low value here? If you see, low value is still 0. Low value is still 0. So up minus low is 2 minus 0. 2 is greater than 1 minus 0. That is 1. 2 is greater than 1. So low value will remain 0. But up value will become plus 1. That means up will become 2 here. Max bounds value, sorry, not the up value. So max bounds will have low and up value. So low will be 0. It will remain as it is. But up value here inside the max bounds tuple, it will become 2. Correct. So now next iteration. Now let's see the next iteration. What will happen in next iteration? Again we will check if my str up is present in used. My str up, what is the value of up here? 2. So C, is C present in used? Is C present in used? Now used value is containing, used set is containing value of A and B. So C is not present in it. Then what we are going to do? It will again go to else block. It will do use dot add my str up. So that value will be added. So C value will be added inside the set. And again up value will become up plus 1. So now up value will become 3. And then again in this if condition we are checking if up minus low. What is up minus low? 3 minus 0. That is 3. Is it greater than max bound of 1 minus max bound of 0? 2 minus 0. So is 3 greater than 2? Yes, 3 is greater than 2. So again max bounds value will change. Tuple value will change here. Low will remain. So what is the low value? 0. And up will become, what is the value of up will become? It will become, up value is 3 now. So in this max bounds will become 3 now. Correct? Now up value is increased. So 3 value is increased now. So we are reached here. We have reached here. Now next iteration starts. Again we are going to check if my str up is in used. Now pay the attention. If my str up, what is the up value? 3. My str, that is the third position here, third index position. Which value is present? A. Is this value of A present in used? Is this value of A present in used? Yes, this time it is present. This time it is repeating in used. So we have to write. So what we will do here is, if that value is present in used, what we are going to do here is, we are going to remove this initial low value position in the set. So we are going to remove. So we are going to remove used dot remove the element which is already present in the used set, first element which is A. So use dot remove my str, what at which position it is present? It is present in the first position, that is low position. So I am going to remove that value. So we are going to remove that value from that set. So A value will be removed. And after removing that value, we are again going to slide the window. Lower window we are going to slide here. So I am just going to increase the value of low equals to low plus 1. Then low will become low plus 1. So it will go from 0 position to Up will remain as it is. Up will remain at 3, but low will increase by 1. So now low will become 1 and up will remain 3. Low will become 1, up remains 3. So we are inside the if block now. So low, we have increased the low value. Then we will come to again if conditions. We are going to check if up minus low, that is 3 minus 1 now. If up minus low, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Is it greater than max bounds of 1 minus 0? What is present in 1? 3 and 0. So is 3. What is the difference up and low? 3 minus 1, 2. So 2 is not greater than 3. So it will remain as it is. So max bounds value will not change. We will not change the max bounds value. So max bounds value will still be 0 and 3. And then we will go to next iteration again. Again let's check if my str of up, that is up, is it in use position? So this position, that is A. That is A. Is A present in used? If you see, is A present in used? No, A is not present in used. Then what we will do? We will go into else block. A is not present in the used. Then we will go to else block and we will add that A into used. So it will be adding A inside the used. What is the next step? Again up will be increased by 1. So now up will go to 4. So up will become 4. So we are here now. Up will become 4. Then again check if up minus low. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 greater than 3 minus 0. That is 3. So 3 is not greater than 3 minus 3, right? So 3 is not greater than 3. So this condition again will not match. So we will not change the max bounds value. It will keep remain 0 and 3. And we will go to next iteration. Again let's see, in the next iteration it will check if my str of up is present in used. What is the value here? A. Is value of A present in our used? If you see, it is present. So in which block it will go now? It will go to if block. What it will do? It will remove my str low position value. It is going to remove the initial value. So it will remove the B now. So it will remove the B from this used set and then it will increase the value of low index position by 1. So it will be increased by 1. So low will now become 2 and up will remain 4. So now low has become 2 and up will remain 4. And then let's check the condition of again up minus low. 4 minus 2, that is 2. Is 2 greater than 3 minus 0? No, 2 is not greater than 3. So again max bound value will remain the same. And we will go to next iteration. Let's see in the next iteration again. If my str of up is in used, so this is up value. Is it present? So is A present in used? If you see, it is present. So again we will go to if block. Again we will remove the initial position value, that is low position value. So which value will be removed now? So C will be removed. So now use set will have only A value. And then low equals to low plus 1. So low value will increase by 1. It will become 3. And again this low will become plus 1. So it will become here 3. Up will remain 4. Right. And then next condition. Again if up minus low. 4 minus 3, 1. Is 1 greater than 3 minus 0? No. So again max bound value will remain 0 and 3. Next iteration. Still up value is less than length of my string. So it will keep iterating. Now next iteration. If my str of up position, is it present in used? Which value? A. Is A present in used? Yes, A is still present in the used. So what we are going to do? Used dot remove. So from the used set, this A value will be removed. So now it will become empty set. And low value will increase by 1. So we are inside the if block. So low value will increase by 1. So now in this situation, value of low and up condition is same exactly. So now we are here. So window is slided to here, low and up, both are having the value of 4. Next condition, so if block, we are out of the if block, and next if condition is up minus low. So up minus low, 4 minus 4, 0. Is 0 greater than 3? No, again condition is not matching, so max bound will remain 0 and 3 only. And we will go to next iteration. What is the next iteration? If my str of up, that is which position? A is present in used set is empty now, so A is not present in the used. So in which block we will go? We will go to else block. What else block is suggesting? We have to add that A, that means my str of up, my str of 4 inside this set. So now again it will have A value. So we are here now. And then up value will be increased by 1. In the else block, up value will be increased by 1. So now up value is now 1. So now up value will be increased by 1. So up will become 5, low will remain 4. Let's see the difference now. If up minus low greater than, so up value is 5 minus 4, 1. 1 is not greater than 3. 3 minus 0, 3. So it is not greater than 3. So it will again remain 0 and 3. It will not change. Now the next iteration will come. Again we are going to check if my str of up value present in used. So what is the up value here? B. That is B. Is B present in the used set? If you see used set is having only A. B is not present. So we will add B in it. So what we are saying, if it is not present, then we will add the B inside that used set, and we will increase the value of up by again by 1. So now up will be increased by 1. So up will become 6. So now up will become 6. And then let's check the condition again here. If up minus low, 6 minus 4, 2. 2 greater than 3? No. So again it will not go into if condition. Max bounds value will remain the same. So now the next iteration will happen, because still up value is less than length of my string. So in the next iteration what we are going to check is again value of my str of up position, that is 6th position here, that is C. If it is present in A, if it is present in used, is it present in used? No. So again what we will do, use dot add, that value will be added inside this set. So it will have C as well. And then up value will be increased by 1. So now up value will become 7. Again it will become 7. Here it will go. Next condition, up minus low, 7 minus 4, 3. Is 3 greater than 3 minus 0? That is 3. 3 is not greater than 3. So again condition is not matching. So max bound will remain the same. It will remain 0 and 3 only. And we will go to next iteration. While condition up, still it is true. Length of up is still less than length of my string. We will check if my str of up, that is D present in used. Is D present in used set? No, D is not present here. So we will go to else block. Use dot add. So D will be also added in this set. D is added in the set. Up value will be increased by 1. So again up value will increase by 1. So up will become 8 now. So up will become 8 now. Now pay attention. Now again we will check if condition. If up minus low, that is 8 minus 4 becomes 4 now. So is 4 greater than max bounds value? 3 minus 0? Yes, 4 is greater than 3. 4 is greater than 3. So it will enter in this if block and max bounds value will be changed now. So we have to apply low and up value into max bounds tuple. So what is the value of low? So low is still 4. Low is still 4. So max bound, low value will become, first value will become 4. And what is the up value? 8. So max bound value is 8 now here. So if you see, max bound is now 4 and 8. Correct. Now the next condition. Again check, while up is less than my str. Is this condition matching now? What is the value of up? 8. So 8 is not less than length of my string, because if you see the length of this string, it is exactly 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So still it's a last condition, it will check for this condition as well. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 9 positions are there, 9 string length is 9 and up value is 8. So it will again check if my str of up is in used, so is C present in used? Is it present? If you see C, is it present? Yes, C is present in the used. So we will go into which block? C, is it present in use set? Yes, so we will go into the first block only, if block. It is present. So what we are going to do? We are going to remove the my str of low value. What is the value? That is value is A, right? So this value will be removed again. This value will be removed and low value will become low plus 1. Now the low value will become 5 here. So if you see, low value will become 5. Low value will become 5, up value will remain 8. And then we will check this condition if up minus low greater than max bounds of 1 minus max bound of 0. 8 minus 5, 3. Is 3 greater than 8 minus 4? 8 minus 4 is 4. So this condition does not match. So 3 is not greater than 4. So max bound will remain 4 and 8 only. It will remain as it is. Then the next iteration, it will check while up is less than length of my string. If you see, is up less than length of my string? What is the value of up? 8. Still condition is matching. So it will go into next condition. If my str of up, is it present in used? So let's say C is present in used. Yes, it is present in the used. So again, similarly, this iteration will keep going, right? So this iteration will keep going unless, now what will happen in the next iterations is low value will become plus 1 plus 1 and plus 1, and at one stage we will come out of this loop. So after last iteration, it will come out of this loop, but after the end, max bounds value are going to remain the 4 and 8 only, because if you see in the end condition, if you keep applying these iterations, the conditions will keep happening, and at the end we are going to return. So at the end, what we are going to do is we will simply going to return largest substring value. So largest substring value will be written. So how we are going to find it? So basically max bounds position. So this 4 and 8. If you see 4 and 8 positions which are present in max bounds, that will be returning the largest substring. So which is the element? So it will return my str max bounds of 0, and then you have to use slicing max bounds of 1. So what would be the position? So max bounds of 0, what is that value? 4. So 4 means this position, that is A. If you see A in our string 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4, that is A, and max bound of 1, that means 8, and it is exclusive of 8. So we know if it is 8, that means we are in this position, 7th position. It is always excluding, so it will start with A, B, C, D. So this is the largest substring which will be eventually written. So that value, max bounds value of tuple low and up, that is 4 and 8, that will return the overall largest substring present in our string. So this is basically the logic and program. So now let's write this program inside the PyCharm. So let's write this program inside the PyCharm and let's see the outputs. So what is the program we have initially used? I'm just copying it. So again, let's go to PyCharm. Let's create a new Python file. Let's name it as largest substring. We have created the Python file here. We can create the function as well. Let's say I am creating one function def get largest substring. So we have to pass some string here, my string. So let's say my string equals to, so this is the string I am going to use. So we have defined one my string. Then we are going to create one function here. Inside this function, let's add the logic. We have defined one low variable, up variable, used. So I am just removing this part. Max bounds we know initially you have to keep it as 0 and 1. This is the while loop which we have used. And this is the overall logic which we have used. And then we have to call this function. So I can simply call this function. And let's use print statement here. Print, call the function, and we have to pass the string here. So this string we are going to pass. So once we pass this function, let's run this file. If you see the output here, something is wrong. Yeah, we haven't changed this value. So low value should be 0, up value should be 1, remaining value will remain same. So this is the logic which we have used, and now execute the file. It will return the largest substring present in our string. So let's change the value. Let's say instead of this value I am putting all the A's. Now my input string is all A. What is the largest substring in this? Only A will be the largest substring. So let's execute. Only A, right? So largest substring is only A. And if I say A, B, A, what is the largest string now? AB will be the largest string. Let's run the output. AB. So this is the largest string which we have written. And if you find out the length of the largest string, you can simply use length of that the string which we are returning. So we are returning the string here. You can simply calculate the length as well. So again we can use another one. So let's say I am using A, B, X, Y, A, X, Y. Now execute this program. Again A, B, X, Y. This is the largest substring. It can be present at any position, but our logic works correctly. It will check the entire string one by one. It will also store starting index, end index of the substring which we have found so far. So this is the overall program of finding the largest substring. Now let's understand the logic one more time. What we have done is we have used sliding window technique. So first statement, what is the first statement here? My string. So we are simply defining one string. Function definition. Then we have created a function to get largest substring, that is the mystr is a string which is passed as a parameter input. And then we are inside the variable initialization. We have defined two variables. First of all, low equals to 0. If you see, low and up, why they are used? So low initializes a variable low to 0. It represents the starting index of the current substring. Up represent the end index of the current substring. Then we have defined one tuple, max bounds tuple, which initializes a tuple max bound to 0 and 1, and it represents the starting and end index of the largest substring without repeating characters. We have also used one set called as a used, that will be initialized a set used with the first character of the first input string. So it is the first character. And this set, why we are using this set? It is used to keep the track of characters in the current substring without repeating the character. And then we come to the logic. So basically we used while loop. And this while loop, this is the while loop. and this while loop we are executing as long as the up index is less than the length of the input string. So as long as the up index is less than the input string, length of the input string, we are keep executing that logic. And we are going to check for repeated characters. If the character at index up, so here we have used logic. If the character, so this is the logic, if condition, if, what we are doing here, if the character at index up position is already present in the use set, it means the character is repeated. In this case, the program remove the character at index low from the use set, and then also it increments the low index value to move the start of the current substring and one position forward, low equal to low plus 1. If you see, this is the logic which we have used. If that is already present in use, then we will remove the low index value from the set and we will move forward to next value. And else, then we come to the else block. If that is not present, if the character is not repeated and it is added to the user set, if it is not present, then we will go to else block and it will be added to the use set. That value will be added to the use state. And the up index is incremented to expand the current substring. Up value will be increased by up plus 1. So we are increasing up value by up plus 1. That we have already seen earlier. And then we are comparing if maximum bounds value. So we are checking after each iteration, the program checks if the length of the current substring, that is up minus low, current substring value, that is up minus low, is it greater than the length of the largest substring found so far, that is max bounds of 1 minus max bounds of 0. If it is greater, that means max bound tuple needs to be updated to store the start and end index of the current substring. So we are updating those values. We are checking up minus low value, is it greater than max bound 1 minus 0? If it is greater than, then we are again updating the max bounds value. And this iteration will keep going. And at the end, after the loop finishes, the program will return the substring of the input string using the start and end index stored in max bound. So max bound will contain the starting and end index of the largest substring. And then we are using slicing to fetch that largest substring. And we are simply calling the function and printing the value. So that's the overall logic and the correct program of finding out largest substring present inside the string. So keep practicing this program, guys, because this program is frequently asked during interviews about Selenium with Python as a practice program. Thanks for watching this video.